Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony Speaks Happy Hour here for Wednesday, January 21st, 2026. Hey, if you're new to the happy hour, welcome aboard. Glad you're joining us here on the Wednesday's card. Hey, good action. We got some NBA games. We got some NHL. We even got some college basketball to get to. But before we get to the day's action, we'll see how everybody did yesterday. And then we'll get right to Wednesday's card. I don't know what Ron. How you doing today, buddy?
Yeah, slight losing day yesterday, 50-50. Did hit my best bet with the Iowa State Cyclones, won by 30. That was an easy winner there. And I lost by the hook with my basketball with San Antonio. I had 5, ended up, or 4.5, and it ended up at 5. And didn't win with Dallas Stars in regulation. So best bets were good. The other bets didn't fall my way. So yeah, I ended up losing the Minnesota Wild. Did hit with Winnipeg, and then I lost the other bets. So I was 0-2 in NBA. Lost with the Denver Nuggets. They were in it the whole game, just let it slide away in the fourth. Kind of like the Rockets and the Spurs, same thing. But yeah, NBA was rough yesterday, but everything else was pretty good.
Yeah, for me yesterday, I hit my NBA play. I has on the Raptors there, plus a 3.5. Figured it was a good spot against the Warriors there in that one. Oilers, man, still can't win 3 straight. What's that? 0-9 now, trying to win 3 straight games. I don't know what that was. I seen 7 shots after almost 2 periods, and then you decide to play in the third. You made 2-1, not enough. No, just ugly performance by the Oilers again, and that one got me. College basketball wise, Iowa, they almost let Rutgers hang in that thing early, and then pulled away late, but not enough to get the cover. Got me there. What else got me yesterday? I got the push with Butler at 7, and then Clemson. They didn't show up there in that one. Got and losing streak ends a Little John for Clemson there in that one. So a little losing day in college basketball definitely wasn't good. I picked it up late. I went with the under in Kansas City as a late steam play. So got that one back with the under in Kansas and Colorado late as a late steam play. So, hey, that's why we always say jump aboard long term, because when you're aboard long term, you get that late steam play. You would have got that email directly to you late last night as like the get out day. So save the day. Let's head on over to Wednesday's action. Good slate of games. So let's kick it off in the NHL. We've got 6 games going tonight. We got Detroit in to take on the Maple Leafs. Looks like Gibson getting the start there in that one, man. He's playing lights out hockey. Is Gibby. Wall getting the start for the Leafs. Flyers. Looks like Urson getting his start for the Flyers. Utah, haven't made a decision, but it looks like Carl's getting the start there in that one. Dostal getting the start for the Ducks.
It's like Wedgwood.
Wedgwood, eh? Yeah, looking like Wedgwood there. Looks like Sorokin for the Islanders. Grubauer for Seattle.
Yep.
Pittsburgh, we got Skinner. We got Wolf. Yep. We got Logan Thompson and Kevin Lankinen.
Yes, sir.
Anything in hockey for you?
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at Vancouver, man. They just keep losing and losing and losing and losing and losing more. Give me Washington regulation in that one. I'm going to look at Colorado. This is the time, they've come off a couple wins back to back now, getting things straightened up. I think they really take advantage of Anaheim's not as a quick team. So I think they're just too fast for Anaheim. I think -1.5 is like -120. It's still a little juice, but I'd still do that. And I got a premium on a couple of these, so that'll be it for me.
I'm right here in these ones. 2 I like. I like Washington here in the spot. Yep, continue to fade the Canucks. No Canuck dancing. Haven't done it in 2026, and we might not. Definitely not the way they've been playing. No chance. It's just it's like Canucks are playing, fade them. It is what it is. The problem is Washington hasn't been playing great hockey either. So 2 teams that have been dumpster fires will take the lesser of the 2 dumpster files, as they say. I like Washington in that one. And then the Islanders here. Seattle's been playing pretty good hockey themselves. So this should be a pretty good one. But it is, I believe, the last game of a road trip for the Islanders. But I think they want to end the road trip strong. I like New York in that one. I think that's it. Give me those two in the hockey. And give me the under, Pittsburgh, Calgary. I think it's a low-scoring game between these two teams. 6 seems like too many. First to 3 wins that one. That'll wrap up the hockey.
Yeah, you look at that Islanders team, man. You're talking about the end of the road trip. It's like win-loss, 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 win. Could be a loss tonight. But
it could be a loss. That's what everybody's thinking. That doesn't always happen.
Yeah.
Nice to end out. Vancouver's a freebie. We won't count that one.
Yeah.
Right. It's been a long road trip, so it is possible this is that Seattle spot, but I like the Islanders here. I just don't. Seattle 4 straight losses, 1 win in their last 7. They've been struggling to score goals as well. So if Seattle can muster 4, then you probably they probably get themselves a win.
Yeah,
an over might not be a bad play when you look at it. In that one, 5.5, because it's just if Seattle's going to win, I think they need to 4. First to 4 wins that one. Hey, that wraps up the hockey. Let's head on over to the college basketball.
All right.
Let's just see. Pretty good card. Pretty big slate, anyways. We'll bust up into 2. Okay. We'll do everything from 9 o'clock. So we'll include the 8:30 p.m. Eastern games, which stops at Utah Valley, Southern Utah, at the 8:30 spot, and then we'll kick it all the way to the ones that kick off the day, which is UNC Asheville and USC Upstate. Anything there in the early college basketball that you like?
Yeah, I got a couple. I don't think UTSA has any offense at all. I don't think they can hang with this North Texas team. So I'm going to lay, I know it's a big number, but 14.5, but UTSA, just no offense there. They don't shoot free throws either. They can't rebound. It should be North Texas in a rout in that one. Temple and Rice, same thing here. Rice, just no offense. And Temple's was laying 1.5 earlier. I think it's flipped. I don't agree with it. I like the Temple Owls in that one. Looking at Georgetown, Villanova. Hey, Georgetown is a live dog anytime they play with points, in my opinion. I know this 8.5 kind of trends looking at Villanova by double digits, but Khalil have them ready, I think. I think they're a live dog, plus 8.5. Give me them. Wright State, let's go to Horizon. No defense for Cleveland State. I don't know how they can stop Wright State. I think Wright State just pounds them, maybe by 20 in that one. And what else do we have? Anything earlier? Yeah, Xavier and Creighton, Big East. This is a rivalry. I'll take the points with the dog in any rivalry game with the Big East.
And for me here, these early ones, I like Boston U here, bounce back spot. They've been playing like crap their last couple of games, but nothing else. Bounce back spot, like taking on a Leopards spot. Lafayette here, 1-9 here on the road. I think Boston wins by double digits. I'll lay the 5 there with Boston U. I like Dayton here against LaSalle. Not a big LaSalle squad. Look 6-13. Dayton's laying 10 on the road for a reason. I think they win by 15 plus there. Lay the 10 with Dayton. I like Drake here at home, getting 4.5 here in the spot. You look Murray State 16-3. Straight up, but out on the road, 2-2. It's a coin flip price. I think Drake gets up for this one. Keeps it close so they don't outright Murray State there. I'll take Drake plus the 4.5. I like Navy here at home against Holy Cross. I got Navy by 14-15 plus. I think they're that much the better squad, especially at home. 8-1 home, playing good hoops. 9-1 run is Navy straight up. They should be favored by double digits. They win by double digits. Later than 9.5 there. I like the under Army and Bucknell. 144.5 was just way too many points for these two squads. Low scoring, slow pace. Give me the under 144.5 there. I think that's it. Oh, one more here. I have a couple more here. I like Troy. Lay the 7. I think this should be a 10-point favorite. ODU is OD awful. OD awful. 6-14 on the year. Troy should be laying a lot more than that. If I'm not mistaken, they already beat ODU earlier this year. ODU was only able to muster up 59 points in that game. It was a 75-59 win there in that one for Troy on their home court. So I guess they're giving them a few points for home court, but I don't think ODU has anything left in them to be able to stand up here against the Troy squad that is the much better. Winners of 6 the last 7. Been able to score 90 in their last 3 games as well. I guess some pretty good teams. So I like Troy here by double digits over ODU. And one more. Give me the Citadel here. Furman coming to town. Sure, 13-6, playing good hoops, but there's just too many points. I think you're disrespecting the Citadel here in this one. They are shitty. They are 5-14 straight up, but 7-9 against that number, which is the exact same thing what Furman is. Expecting Furman to cover 11.5 here on the road is definitely disrespectful. I'll take the Citadel plus the 11.5 there in that one. And I'm with you. I like Temple here against Rice. I don't like Rice in the spot. No way. I'm not. That's things flipped again. It's Rice favored by a point in that one. No thanks. We'll take Temple there in that one. Hey, that wraps up the early college basketball. Let's head on over to the night action. I'll get us going here. Sure. For me, I'm going to take Oregon State coming into St. Mary's. I think it's just too many points. We've seen Oregon State and the Beavers. I know they play their best ball at home, but out on the road, getting 19.5. I got to grab it. Give me 19.5 with the Beavers in that one. I like San Diego State here against Grand Canyon. I know it's a funky line. You look, Grand Canyon at home does play their better ball, 8-2, but San Diego State and the Aztecs, perfect out on the road, 3-0 against that number straight up. I think they get the win. Take the Aztecs on the money line in that one. What else do we like? I like Mississippi State here, plus the 8 against Texas A&M. I know, good game for Texas A&M last time, but the Cowbell travels here in this one. I'll take the 8 points you're giving me in that one. I like the Lobos here. Give me New Mexico. Lay the 15. I think they win by 20 plus. Blowout for the Lobos in that one. And then I like Arizona State here at home. It's down a little bit. So people bet in West Virginia. Just like football, West Virginia out on the road does not travel. That's a long travel spot there. 0-2 on the road is West Virginia. I like Arizona State. Just off strength of schedule alone in that one. And lay it with Gonzaga, 28.5. So people are betting Pepperdine. Pepperdine's not good. Not good. This feels like 90. Maybe if they plop 100 on Pepperdine here, Pepperdine would be lucky to get to 60. I'll lay it with Gonzaga. They run over Pepperdine in that one. What do you like?
Yeah, I'm with you on a couple of those, and I got a premium on one of those ones you were talking about. So we'll do that. Gonzaga, yeah, we'll lay it with Gonzaga. New Mexico, the same thing. Just way too much firepower there against Fresno State. If I want a dog, I want somebody who can shoot a 3, and if I'm getting a lot of points, they can get that back door. And that is not Fresno State Bulldogs for sure. So we're not going to do that. And this would be a premium if I could find it on our site. So I'm going to give it to you. I might be releasing it later, but take Northwestern. I think it's too many points for USC there, plus 6.5. Look for, and this is what I mentioned, the 3-pointer. With the defense that Northwestern's been playing lately, I think they can hold USC, and I don't think that one gets out of hand. And I agree with you, Oregon State, St. Mary's, that's a 14 number. We don't want anything over 15, 16 with the Gales in that one. So I do agree with you there, Rod. Washington, Nebraska is a good game. Is Nebraska going to finally crumble down? I don't know. I don't think so, but I like the over here. I think this one gets in the 160s.
Shout out Solo in the chat. He likes the Hoyas. He says the Hoyas are barking. Georgetown in that one.
George will have them ready.
Spot. Haven't looked at this one, but he likes Wolford here in this one. So Solo giving you a Wolford there.
Solo in the chat. Shout out Solo.
Shout out Solo. I like Cash Out Chuck. I like Texas here as well. Cash Out Chuck.
Texas.
Definitely. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Daily Dangle. We found we were doing the Daily Dangle, and guess what? Nothing to dangle because it's still haven't given you most goalie reports. So that was the reason why we were trying to do it a little bit later, and we just ended up back here on the happy hour covering the hockey, going over the goal reports. So maybe something after the All-Star break, but until then, it'll just be the happy hour. We'll give you all the hockey here. We go down the card. We'll figure out something after the All-Star break, which is pretty much in 13 days when you look at it. Hockey will take a big NBA, NHL turning into the NBA.
It is. It really is.
Late news on goalies. That was the whole reason why I was doing the dangle, to try to get that early information right after the morning skate. But we've been finding that morning skates still no goalie information.
Well, we got you covered on the happy hour, so get in here every night. We got you.
Exactly. We got you covered on all the slate of the games here on the happy hour. So until we'll figure something out with the hockey going forward for the basically right after the All-Star break. I think will be some teams will have a little less than 30 games. Most teams will have about 30 games left for the stretch run of the hockey. We'll figure something out for everybody, so don't you worry there as well. But yes, that's what we'll be doing. Tune into the happy hour here daily. We got you covered on the hockey side and all the other sports. So definitely shout out to everybody that joins us here. Blue NFC North first. Black and blue NFC North first. It is. But hey, that wraps up the college basketball side of things. Let's head on over. Speaking of NBA, let's head on over to the NBA. We got a few games on the card there tonight. What do we got? 7 on the slate, I think.
Yeah, no bet association. Here we go.
Or they're very selective associations. For me, it's just a very selective. You have to make sure you know who you got. You got to definitely find your spot. And I just be very selective. Yeah. Definitely a sport that bet at own risk and don't bet high volume. Woo-wee! If you bet high volume in NBA and you're successful, man, more power to you.
Good luck.
Definitely. Yeah, good luck. This is what they sound good.
Number one last year, and this year, man, I just can't find it. So it's missing by half points, and it's ridiculous. So
it happens. We wish we could win them all, right? We wish we could win them all. But let's head on over to the NBA. Speaking to the NBA, let's do it. We got the Cavs in to take on Charlotte. 3.5 now. I see the Cleveland Cavs laying there in that one. Total ticked up a point. I think it's up to 238.5. Pacers in to take on the Celtics. Celtics laying 10. Total 225.5. Brooklyn taking on the Knicks. Oh, the Knicks laying 12.5 again, are they?
Yeah, no.
Good luck with that shit. Not this guy. Fuck you. Oh, pardon my mouth. Sorry.
I'm with you.
And Atlanta taking on Memphis. Anything there in the first 4?
Yeah, give me the Charlotte Hornets. They're 6-2 as an underdog this year in the last 8 games, and we know what they can do. They did it on that West Coast. The only thing I worry about is they're coming back home now, and what is there? It's going to be tough. Those Cavs, man, and I don't know what these Cavs. They amaze me. That's all I'm going to say. They get blown out, and then they blow out somebody, and I don't know. But I'll stick with the Hornets. They covered 8 out of 10 at their house there. Definitely want to cover with the Hornets in that one. Looking on to the other slate, Knicks, like you said, I'm no way. Not laying 12.5 with the Knicks. Look at this Knicks team, man. They're 3-15 against the spread their last 18 games. There is no way in hell I'm laying with the Knicks. I don't like Brooklyn either, but forced to play it. Give me the Nets in that one. Got a premium on the Atlanta Hawks and the Memphis Grizzlies. And we're doing the whole slate, right? We going all the way?
No, we just did these first 4.
All right, go ahead.
Looking for me in this first 4, I'm going to give me the Brooklyn plus the 12.5. I definitely don't trust the Knicks. They burnt me that last game. Still bruised from it. I feel like kicked in the balls. It's like if you want to play Rushan ball, well, then at least I got a shot. But not here in this one. That's what happened with the Knicks, and maybe this is the game that they decide to step up for, but I don't think so. I'll take Brooklyn plus 12.5 there in that one. And then Atlanta and Memphis. I like the under here. I think we get a lower scoring game between these two. Normally, it trends upwards. I'm like, why is this still in the 239? book's telling you something. I think this is going to go under, especially in Memphis. We've seen this is the first meeting of the year between these two. Surprisingly, we've seen unders and we've seen overs, but I think where this is at 239, I'm taking an under. I don't see this being a track meet. Atlanta trending to the under as well. Surprisingly, Atlanta unders. What? 6 of the last 8 games has went under the total for this Atlanta squad. And Memphis, Memphis still does. They're 50-50 last 10, 5-5. I would lean to Atlanta as well. Not laying points, you're getting the point. So I would lean to Atlanta to come into Memphis and not outright them in that one. Hey, let's head on over to the late night spot where we got 3 games rolling along. We got the Pistons in to take on the Pelicans. We got OKC taking on the Bucks. And we got the Raptors on the second half of the back-to-back in to take on the Kings. Ooh, that's up to 6 now in that one. Yeah. What are you liking the late night spot?
Yeah, look at it. The Detroit Pistons at the Pelicans. Cade Cunningham still questionable, I think. So is Zion. But if you look at this Detroit team, as a favorite, 6-15 against the spread. And we know that the Pelicans can cover at home. They've been doing it all year. So I'm going to probably lean to the Pelicans in that one. Toronto, yeah, they did it last night. Great call, Rod. But you know what? They were a dog. Oh, they guess what they are tonight. Yeah. They're a favorite. I can't take Toronto as a favorite. You look at that team, 3-11 against the spread. Their last 14 as a favorite. Yeah, take the lowly Kings there. I don't want to do it, but if I had to lean, it would be the Kings.
And for me, I like the over there in the Pelicans games. You know, look at the Pelicans games. Their last 8 at home versus good teams that are outscoring their opponent by 3+. 8-0 to the over. So I'll take the over in the Pelicans matchup. And then just want to see what the Raptors, what are the Raptors here on the back-to-back this season here in the back-to-back spot. Give me a second here. Come on. I love when you're trying to open something up and it just decides it's going to circle around a little bit on you.
Get the Raptors here everywhere.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's like,
we'll gotta watch a video before you freaking click it off.
Force into it. Ooh, Raptors on the road in the back-to-back spot. Yeah. All right, give me the Kings on the money line here in this one. Raptors are 0-4 in the back-to-back spot. Are these Kings the Raptors out on the road? And now they're laying 6? No. Give me the Sacramento Kings on the money line there in that one. Kings money line going into some parlays. I like the Biggie. Definitely, I like that one. Man, that might become a late steam play as well. And then the Bucks. Oh, sorry. Well, I was laughing at the Bucks. Sorry. No. I'll take OKC. I'm gonna lay it by 20. I think they blow out the Bucks there in that one. Blow out. I haven't done a blowout.
I figured you'd be one of your minus 19.5 would come on this one.
That's what I'm thinking. You got to find an extended number there. I'm going to blow out the Bucks there in that one.
I'm with you.
I like OKC big there in that spot. Hey, that wraps it up here for Wednesday's card. Thanks everybody for joining us here. Shout out y'all, because without you here, hey, we're not doing what we love. So glad you're joining us on the happy hour. Brings us to the parlay, player prop, game of the future. Leave it up to the cap or whatever you want to give out here. And then, hey, we know TonySpicks.com. That's where you can find our best bets and premium plays are over there. Quick link is in the description. What do you got tonight, Ron?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the NBA. Give me, like I said, I like Oklahoma City as well. I think you can probably lay whatever you want with that one. They have turned it around as of late. And then I'm going to take the Kings plus the points, and I'm going to take Brooklyn plus the points. I just got to fade these teams that just don't do well against the spread. So, yeah, give me the Thunder on the spread, give me the Kings plus the points, and give me Brooklyn plus the points. There's your 3-teamer right there. Tonight I got my NHL best bet. One last night with the Dallas Stars in regulation. I got another one also out there for you. And I got one in college basketball. I hit that last night. A nice 30-point win with the Iowa State Cyclones. Got that for sale. And in the NBA, I got one right now. But I'm like Rod, I might add one later on. That's just looking too good, that Toronto game now. So give it to you right here if it's a freemium. If you don't see it, it's a freemium from us. So, yeah.
right?
Definitely take the Kings in that one.
Ooh. Here's the Raptors have lost 15 of the last 16 road games in the second leg of a back-to-back. So they're 1-15 out on the road in the second leg of the back-to-back. Yep. Sacramento Kings. Throw them into the parlay to get us started. And then we'll let's head on over to the NHL. As I said, where's Washington? Yep. Click on Washington. Throw them into the parlay. And then we're going to go over to some college basketball. On the spread, we'll click that in there, and we're gonna go with I like Dayton big here, so I think they whip it up on LaSalle, lay the 10.5 there. So 3-teamer for you. Let's chase some big money here tonight. Going with the big giant parlay, doo-da. Going with the big giant parlay, yes we are. We're gonna take Navy minus the 9.5 there in that one. I think that's good. There's a nice little 4-teamer. Good to go. Oh wait, I want to throw in Troy as well. I like Troy there in that spot. Oh, we'll throw in the Citadel too. Throw in Citadel, getting 11.5. Oh, we're getting to a big parlay. And we'll throw in the in Troy there as the here we go. There, we're chasing some generational money now. We've got the Kings, Sacramento Kings, that is, on the money line. We've got the Washington Capitals on the money line. Dayton minus the 10.5. Navy lay the points. Citadel plus the 11.5. And Troy lay the points.
Like it.
There's your 6-teamer to chase with generational wealth, as they say, as we say here. Almost a plus 6,000 there on that one. $10 gets you 600.
16. Let's go.
$20 pizza money, as we say. I'm going to put $20 on that. Gets you $1,200. 1.2K. I'm in. 6-teamer. Here for everybody today. And over Tony's picks. Hey, I've got my NHL bottle rocket play. Looking to bounce back from it. Had the Oilers. Didn't get it done. Talking about laying eggs. Figured that was a good spot for them to end their or get themselves their first 3-game winning streak of the year. But hey, really, when you look at it, you don't need a 3-game winning streak to win the cup. You just need to win 2, lose 1, win 2, lose 1, and you can still win the Stanley Cup. Funny how that goes in hockey. And then I've got one play in the NBA and one college basketball. So head on over to Tony's picks. Scoop those up, or pair me and Ron up, and have yourself a big win tonight together. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Shout out Kel joining us. Shout out Cal from Chicago. Nicholas Handy. Hey, Buffalo Sabres just keep on rolling. He likes the Abs, Leafs, and Mammoth as his parlay.
I like that.
Sir Macula's high. Yes. Who are we laughing at? Probably the Pacers joke. And yes, we said tune in to the happy hour daily.
We got you covered.
We got you covered. So definitely. Thanks, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Let's crush the books. And definitely, as this gentleman says here, yes, Zach Sanders, blessings to all, and to all a good night. Take care, everybody.